Hey everyone, Kevin here. As voted on by you, today's topic is what challenges will I face leaving teaching? As you can imagine, there are far more challenges than I can ever cover in a single video and keep it at least kind of short, so I will focus on three you're most likely to face. So let's get started. Number one, I don't know what to do next. This is almost always the first place those trying to leave the classroom get stuck, and it is normal. Most of us went into teaching expecting it to be our forever career, and thus did not really have a backup plan ready and waiting in case we needed to leave. As a result, many of us start feeling lost about what to do next and worry that we won't be taken seriously in new roles. The first thing you have to do is just start researching whatever sounds interesting to you. Common roles for teachers leaving are instructional design, project management, customer success, corporate trainer, salesperson. The number is endless, really. Just type into YouTube a day in the life of blank and figure out if you could see yourself doing that. Make a short list of a couple of those jobs and discover what upskilling you need in order to sell yourself in that career. Remember, it is okay to not like the first thing you try. You aren't bound by a restrictive teaching contract anymore and can try something new until you find what fits. You have that freedom to choose and experiment. Use that blessing. Number two, I don't know how to upskill. Continuing with that line of thought, another common challenge is not knowing how to gain the skills you need. So, keep in mind, most of us got our degrees and credentials to be a teacher and then, frankly, stopped growing because there is no career advancement in teaching. But in corporate, you not only are expected to always be learning new things, but you will need to learn new things to sell yourself in your new chosen career. As an ID, for instance, I had to learn the authoring tools to create e-learning, andragogical principles, and the lingo of the career field. I completed a college certificate program in order to do that, and completed extension courses through Udemy. The possibilities to you are really just endless in that regard. But no matter what you want to do, there are college programs, academies, courses available through LinkedIn Learning, Google certifications, and other sites. The vast majority of the careers you go into will not require another master's degree or formal education like that. What they want to see is if you have the hard skills required to provide a return on investment for that company, not where your education came from. Honestly, the biggest piece of advice here is to not overthink upskilling. Research what you need and just find out how to get it. Finally, number three, how do I network? To start with this one, same advice. Don't overthink networking. I know it is awkward for you because you spent your entire working career cloistered in your classroom and only ever really talked with your colleagues to vent or during mandated staff meetings that wasted your time and made you wish they had just been emails. This is why entering the LinkedIn community can be pretty overwhelming at first. There are just so many people talking all at once that you don't know where to start being involved in that conversation. What I recommend is that you search for people in your chosen career fields who have been doing it for years. Connect or follow with them, and send messages explaining who you are, your background, and ask them what kinds of things they recommend you learn to be successful. Now, bonus points if you find ones who are also transition teachers and can help guide you through the early stages of this process. You will actually be amazed how many of us there are on here, believe me. But it may still be uncomfortable and weird messaging people you don't know and chatting with them, picking their brains, and forming connections like that is how you learn, grow, and hopefully help you with finding employment. Message hiring managers when you need to as well. Learn what they're looking for and get your name out there with companies that have job postings you have applied to or just interest you. It'll take some getting used to, but believe me, you'll pick it up faster than you think. But there's 3 for you right there. Common challenges leaving teaching. This was a bit of a longer video, but I hope it was enlightening. If you want me to go over more of these kinds of challenges, just let me know. I'm always here to help, and we barely scratched the surface with just these 3, I'm sure you can tell. See you next time.